that's bleeding. Y'all. Jeez. Why does this look so bad? Hold on. There we go. Fill up this whole thing here. Actually, that's good, right? We did paintballing today. See, I caught one right in the neck. Oh, how do I get that up there? Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, let me switch this over to, yeah, we got on display. I'm just gonna drink a beer and watch some YouTube. Okay. Menu gun and custom shop. Sure.
Behind me is Gardoni Valtrampier,
Good beer.
Italy's gun-making capital. I've just spent 2 days here having a gun built. Let me tell you the story.
Today we're going to go through the process of having a custom stock hand built by Beretta's master craftsman
Oh, that's nice.
That
and having
sucks.
some hand engraving done by a master engraver.
Someone's been in my room drinking my
The last 4 years making videos on this channel has been an education. And the knowledge I've learned along the way is going to influence every choice I make with this new gun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
So today I'm going to have a gun built.
Yes.
What's going to happen?
The first thing a customer does is the wood selection. Wood is the most important part of a gun for a shooter. So once you choose the wood, you go into our room with our stock makers and they take the measurements. They have this piece of paper with all the measurements of a stock, and based on
Y'all chat.
those measurements,
I may have to pause the stream and go get a beer. How do I do that? Oh no, I don't have my cursor. Live control room. Select break option. Okay. So we need to go into YouTube Studio. And then we got to delete the one from last night. Dude, look at that, I popped off. The one that I had 41 views. Damn. That sucks. Forever. Okay. Alright, so what did it say? Live control room. Select break options. You guys see break options? Let's try to break. Okay. Y'all, I think it's going to take me longer than 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to set a 5-minute break and I'll actually turn off this shit too. Hold on. In case I'm not back in time. 5 minute. Okay, I'll be back soon. We back. We got the bush lattes. We got the tweeds for the wife. All right. Can I show my titties on YouTube? Okay. Let's get back in here. I need to turn on a okay. That's the settings I'm looking for. Hotkey. So, do they have like a change scenes? Switch scene. We're gonna make that F10. Okay, apply. F10. F10. Only do it one way. Alright, and do F10 here. Okay, wait, so if I want to do stream, I do F10. If I want to do this, I do F9. Okay. Did I apply it? Nice. Okay, so stream F10, chat F9. Nice. Okay. This is why I love public land duck hunting. Nobody loves public land. We gotta watch this.
You should do something.
You suggesting that for summer break?
You will love it. The duck boats, the arcade, the midway.
It can be an adventure.
Nobody 2, rated R. Only in theaters August 15th.
Yeah, setting up on the lake here. I've been wanting to hunt this spot. Not seeing anything right now. We had northwest winds all day yesterday, and it was frosty this morning. So I'm hoping we got at least some birds to come through. But after yesterday's hunt, I'm not going to be picky. This is definitely a great spot to sit. There's been than I think it does. So it is what it is. We're set up. We're good to go. I think it's almost shooting time. So all right. Let's see if some green wings will buzz through here early this morning.
That's a nice spread. Oh my god. Yo, if you guys did hunting in Colorado last season, we never saw anything like that. At least not in the front range. It was even worse out east.
Cora.
Right at.
Good girl. But today is no longer a skunk hunt. It was looking pretty bleak. You can tell that I'm shooting 3-inch 2s bismuth loads. There's just so many holes in the 2s to where it's hard to hit these teal. But good news is, the past times I've hunted this, there's only been like 1 or 2 groups of teal this swing through, so it's really not that big a deal. Just goes to show that sometimes having the proper load makes a big difference. So I think if I had like some 4s or 3s or small duck loads, we would probably
I
knock
shoot
a few
like
more
3s
down
and
there.
4s, yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm seeing birds flying, but we just don't have much wind today. And I just don't know if these birds really know what they want to do. They might be going out to feed, so be a bit of a later morning. I also somehow managed to lose my cell phone. It was in the boat here when I was setting up. I had my phone in the boat when I was setting up, but now it has disappeared. I checked the boat. It's probably on the floor of the boat underneath the console or something. I don't know, but yeah, phone is gone. Makes me a little bit nervous, my wife being less than 2 weeks away from our due date with our baby, so I might have to just go with my gut here today. I don't know, if I can't find it, I'll just have to buy a new phone, I guess. That sucks. But, I don't know. It's the season of many pockets and lots of stuff to keep track of, so it's not the first time I've lost my phone.
Oh man, he wanted that. He'll circle back.
Are you serious?
I'm calling it.
This is my shot. I gotta take whatever he gives me. I was like, this is what I've been waiting for. I'm shooting both of these. Really? Really?
Way.
Really?
Now you only need one subscription instead of multiple AI tools. One of my secret weapons is
Oh.
Shoot straight, Joshua. Shoot straight.
There we go. Don't get the mojo. Nice.
What the heck? Am I shooting blanks here? Like, for real though. I must be over or under or something like that. Something's gotta be happening.
Let's see. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't get that hen with that too. I think he was over on that. I think he was over again.
Cora. Yep. She didn't see it. Alright. Yep. Heel. 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 Back. Cora here. Good drop. Hey, we got a mallard. Nice.
If there's anything that'll make you stay another 15 to 30 minutes, it's definitely that. I'm having a morning. I feel like this week it's just been a series of unfortunate events. I just unloaded my gun, pack up, and leave because this hunt's not going that great. And then I just
Nice.
Golden Eye to the rescue. He dove though.
Did they get a gold?
I didn't want to shoot
There
my
he is.
There he is. Nice. Here. Heal. Heal. No, Cora. Back. We haven't shot one of these yet this year. Yeah, that's the first of many. Good job, Cora.
You know what? That just turned things around. Having a little bit of a rally. It's like baseball, you know, when you're in the bottom of the sixth, the team's not doing that great, you're down by a couple runs, and then you just get that good rally, and man, it can just change the way things look for the morning. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to stick this one out a little bit longer now that we're getting some action. It's just been tough because it was very still. I think the wind is definitely helping now. The wind's picked up a little bit and the decoys are moving. I didn't have very much movement in the spread this morning. I think it didn't help much. But I think we're going to see some more mallards moving, more than likely. That mallard I shot, I mean, that group just came up over my shoulder and they were wanting in here. So I think they might just go feed and then they come back to the water, or the migrators just pushing through it. I don't really know, but all I know is it's been kind of a tough morning. Had some opportunities that just flat out just didn't work. I don't know if I'm taking too far shots or what, but I'm hitting birds, but they're just not going down. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I've got to be just peppering them with a couple. I've got to be shooting high or low. That's probably what's going on. I'll go to the shot kit and figure that one out. Hey, we got 3 ducks. We're halfway to our limit. A green wing, a golden eye, and a mallard. I'd like to shoot some more mallards if you could.
That's a lot of ducks.
There's so many ducks. I'm gonna take a shot when I get one. Here comes one of the naughty buddies.
Smoked him.
Yeah, it's tough getting those migrators to decoy. Today is turning around though. I don't know why I bother hunting out here early in the mornings. No point. All these ducks come in at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. take it though. I'll take it. Sometimes you can't get it all, but it's nice to get something. Hey, heel. Hey, heel. Your sniffer. Wine looks pretty good. We could use a little bit more brush, but it's definitely doing a good job for what we got going on here today. The greenhead. Gosh, I love it. Love it. I love it. Good girl, Cora. Good girl. Heel. Heel. Good drop. Good girl. Crumpled him up pretty good. You know, even though these birds aren't really committing all that great, it's fun to watch. Especially those big wads of mallards coming down out of the sky, man. I mean, you just look up and there's a lot of 100 of them.
Yeah, that's not Colorado. Should be live stream.
Performing on the biggest stage in the
Tim's
world
live.
was just one step in my journey. Hi.
All right, here we go.
Let's enjoy ourselves at EWC Grand Finals. 458. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 456.
Keep going.
454.
Got it.
This is going to be a big. Straight
I got it.
P1. We go. And the opening name.
You like stopped right as I paused
You
it.
find that from a bruiser. A slight exchange of gunfire in the time and optic. In the
Stop.
blue
Do not
arrows.
edge.
Hoover surge in the orange. Remaining shots, and the only one that can try and contest for the spawns, he gets taken care of. And for now, Surge, they are happy with this play.
Yeah, number 4, Nasty spawns up in the right spot. You can see 04 now repositioning well. Lock down the low left-hand side of the map. 15 seconds, a new hardpoint is going to appear. Our teams make their way there. The test over an entire minute. And what a run. The Mercury's and Shotzzy find their kills, but still not necessarily the full break yet.
Yeah, but the spawns are secured in favor of Optic. Allowing them to find the opening kills puts them in a position to fully set up. Trophy systems are going to go down. Vancouver now need to find a way to approach this. Everyone going to work their way around the map to isolate this one on the 3.
Suns are out. Shotzzy trying to push forward to the street level. Oh, that is a nice bit of damage from 04. The wonderful back and forth. Shows one shoulder on the double dip over the hoop. Coverage there from Mercules and Dashi. Hardpoint still remains in the hands of
But it's still a contest for the spawns. Abuza and 04 are on the backside. So the close spawns for Optic are still going to be here. But you need to take care of 04. You're going to have the reinforcements. You're going to have the rookies. And now you have the numbers. It's still a 2v1 with Optic in control of the map.
Surge unable to really find a whole lot of time here, and the spawns are going to flip at the last possible second, so not an ideal situation right now for the Surge lads. They're going to fight their way through time. Happy to get the next 10. We're looking towards the top side of the minimap. We now go.
And this needs to be calculated risk right here because there's no space currently taken from Optic. No spawns for Surge. Still going to be over towards the new HP. You gotta watch the OE. Don't allow one of these SMGs to be a nuisance to get behind enemy lines and who already finds an opening.
So what am I
Trying to do
supposed
a
to
lot right now. It's the business and it is Neptune trying to farm that time, taken down in a wild exchange of gunfire over there by companies. Once again, 04 is going to contest for the flank now from Hook. Top right-hand side, he's now making a play. And the dance is on here for the top right-hand side of the minimap. Well, the hard point is still in contest, and Hook the nuke finds it.
Oh, and that's a very fundamental play right there out of the nuke. Your teammates flood their way through the front, get the early break. Now you are in a powerful position with this final 30 in your favor to blow this game wide open. They're almost up by 100 already.
04 push back into the depths of the kitchen there. Shotzzy asked to see the manager. Back over the time, over the top we go! That's it! Ridiculous kills, final 13 on point, and once again, it is Vancouver Surge scrounging for scraps.
Yeah, this is not good. You were a Surge. You obviously picked Rewind for a reason, but you are not showing me anything. We don't understand why. It's now Optic. Win the rotation over towards the Money Hill. You're almost up by 100, as I said again.
Optic looking great. Let's hear how they sound. Where the fuck are you listening?
I'm watching left.
Yeah, I'm looking court. One's left side glass, Abusa. Left side glass, Abusa.
There's a court left. Watch out B church. Watch out B church. He's in court, in them deep. He's gonna be out this and then one is deep.
Look your left, Chris.
It's not short. It's not
No,
short.
yeah, one's deep, one's deep. Okay, they're heading for door. Yeah,
Yo, two in front of me.
two back door officer. I have your help front. Who's the deep front? Who's the deep front? Two front.
Two guys side door. Two guys side door.
Two front. In the back there. Nice, good. Let's find out.
Yeah, pressure
Yo,
that.
in the back, in the back.
I'm going.
Yeah, go there.
That's in the back. That's perfect. They spawn middle. They spawn middle.
I'm in court.
Let's go with doctors on you.
Yeah, they could go 18 on me.
Let's take this break.
They have to go 18. Court, one court. Who's that? Two court.
Yeah, two court on me.
I got one. Come here.
That's another court.
No, pass. Nasty. He's going court. He's going middle.
First guy court. So good time, nurse. I have a choke on you.
Yo, they might start running behind you guys.
No, we're good. I'm blocking.
What's your time? I'm pitching. I'm pitching. Wait, yo, she's court. Quickly.
How to pitch? I'm dead. I got it.
Yo, I heard.
I'm sorry.
When we guys are her.
Really sick. Get tax.
Time, another one on time. Abusa.
Let's get it.
Calm communication there from Arctic, and now down nearly 100 points. Let's go for a private listen in with Vancouver Surge.
Dude, there's actually going to the Lions of this.
118, I don't need it. He's not team. Only two more time. I think he's going to
Oh my god, dude, these comms are insane. At least the other team can hear what comms they're saying. Maybe that's what they
Fantastic listener from Surge, and the comeback is absolutely on a boozer. Taking some of the longest gunfights you can in Black Ops 6.
And this is their opportunity to get themselves back into the mix. You dominate the presence in towards P1, you win the rotation over towards P2, and you are fully set up off the rotation. But players are dropping like flies. Hercules and Shotzi flying on in from the side, though you gotta stay alive because your teammates are spawning in Africa. It's the last guy. 04, you gotta do something.
A long way to go from Riyadh is the shots. 04 now in the back, still going. The dance is good. The dance is done. Who knows the steps? And he walks away with it. 30 seconds to go here on the second set of P2. And the first go around, it was all Optic. And it's looking that way again.
And this is a good chunk of time to take if you are the green wall. Because now you know that with the lead that you have, Surge had to approach this. They cannot afford to give up this time here. But the more aggressive that they are, this is when Optic can start to take space. They're more focused on just soaking up all this hill time, keeping that 100-point lead in their back pocket.
Still looking to get 100 points after 2 minutes. Shotsy 2018, lovely stuff out of him. Dash on a 4-screen, fully streaked out. Incredibly useful here on a map like Rewind. A few of the hard points, there is no cover, and it is wide open. Number 6, gifted a good one. Makes the most of it. Shotsy's all good. Oh, the follow-up. If that was the jab, here comes the knockout blow.
The spawns are being blocked. You're not going to be able to survive on the hard. Oh! The break is going to come on in, but a team kill is only going to assist Vancouver potentially on holding this down. If you are Optic, 40 seconds still on P3, you're going to give this a couple more good
This would be cool to
pushes,
watch these guys play Surge.
Okay, back we go. Another point with the dreaded Gen soon. Thinking about next.
Nice.
Thinking about Shotsy finding more kills from the same position. Top of the box. 3 dead once again. 208 and climbing for Optic.
And just consistently playing from the back foot. If you cannot find an early break or a couple set of kills here to make your life look a lot easier off the rotation, it's basically going to be game at P4. You need something.
Making the moves now to Beepers once more. Optic starting to run away with it once again. It feels like champs all over. This was the map it ended on. Abusa and Nasty with their kills. How much have they learned from this moment? Can they find the resolve to mount the comeback? Into Beep as we go. Numbers up so far for Surge. Mercury's holding it. Mercury's down. 3 dead. Surge are in.
Beautiful break there from Surge. A much needed break at that. They also need all of this hill time. Not afford to give up your life for free and who already finding an opening. They are playing it patient. They still know that they're not going to be fully set up. They are in a tight spot towards the back end. Trades going back and forth. Nasty still alive in the HP.
Oh, the big one against Dash. Gets it done. Holding it together. Spawns dropping now across map and Abusa's got bullets for them already. Through the middle we go. Another throw down inside Gens is on the menu. Surge are starting to get things going here. That's a nice force spree out of Nasty. This is good time, but terrible timing from Neptune.
Every kill off the rotation is a big one because it's only going to allow Optic to be uncontested over at the P5. 04 finds an opening through court. He's got to put himself in a position to potentially work this pinch. 175 to 224. It can still be closed out here.
It's got to be one good break. Oh my word, out of Surge. Here we go. Entry kills are there. Dashi from Prone finds it. The Supine Superstar gets another one. It's a set of kills right now. Looking for one more push. One more break on the entry. Down! Mercury's cuts them both. Who's down the cut-off kills as well? That could be it. 04 staying alive. I want to be one against Dashi. And he's down as well. Surge, muscle up for the next wave.
Another lifeline. 04 with a massive couple of kills here that allow his team to get back into the mix. Pinstripe kill feed. Trades going back and forth. The Nuke in a position to at least find one. But it's all out mix fest. A bloodbath in towards the Jets.
And we're not of it yet. We're still swinging. Neptune and 04 getting their kills. At what point do we call it and head towards the next time? Optic with the spawns now on the right-hand side of the map. And Vancouver Surge, they've taken a pound of flesh in Gen.
Optic only need 15 seconds, but Surge are now surging their way back into this game. They breached the 200-point mark. They flipped the spawns as well. Optic cannot go one by one, but that's 3 dead. Get on the hill.
Here we go. Here we go. P1 to close it out. Can we get another big break from Surge? Abusa there with the Jackal. Nasty as well. Onto Shotzi, trying to keep this play going. There's the tags. Traded out again, and Surge are good.
Surge are good for now, and a split spawn for Optic. Out, but Neptune reads the spawns. Now you flip the spawns again. 40 seconds. They cannot win it here, but you need every single kill in the feed to keep them away.
Looking for his 5th. You're still holding the hard point. Watch out for the next wave. In they come. Through the thresholds. It's going to be a two-angle attack right now for Optic. Nasty on one side. Twinnies still holding the front. Last contest. Surge are good.
20 seconds still here, and now Optic need to make a crucial decision. We cannot afford to give it this time. They gotta fight their way through P1. They still only need 6 seconds.
Holding on. P2 is within reach. Dashing Shotzi on theirs. And Nasty now all alone. The game could end here. Nasty's got to move. Right his way forward. No, it's done. Mission complete. Optic with the quick maths. Closing it out on P1 Rewind. First blood.
Surge just came out so flat on the first set of those hard points. We're consistently playing from the back foot. Optic didn't even have to do much, but just find the kills at the right time. You go up by 100, you give yourself that cushion. And even with the late surge there from Vancouver, it was not enough to take back one.
What a run. They've learned their lesson, but that is a lesson they can now forget. Rewind hardpoint. Thank you for your good memories. Black Ops 6. We'll say goodbye to the map and mode. We'll still be playing Search and Destroy at the very end of this series if we have to.
If we have
The
to.
league will start. And what a run,
Or
man.
just
I mean,
play
Jake, the
Search.
multi-kills from the inside of Gens again. Teamwork on point for both teams, and I'm loving, as far as the long run of the series goes, loving what I'm seeing from both squads.
No, especially from Surge just coming to life there, because Optic looked like they were going to run away with that game very, very quickly. But just gaining some momentum towards the end of that game, they're going to go back and think, just 1 or 2 situations we could have changed. We could have potentially took that opener. Now Optic do what they do best. Take the opening HP. Now we're going into the Search and Destroy on protocol. We've seen both teams go down to the wire on this one.
Yeah. Another close one on his way, no doubt. But the first map falls to Optic. Two absolute legends of the squad. The superstar himself, arguably the GOAT of the CDL era, Shotzi, the young Mercules, joins the roster. And what a run they have had together. Their stats absolutely unbelievable in this tournament start, whether it's search, whether it's hard point control, you name it. Everyone has been pulling their weight, out of their way towards this finals.
Everyone has to give their 25% if you want to put yourself in this position, but these young men right here on your screen, we're going above and beyond in Search and Destroy. We've always said it for years on years. S&D wins you championships. A 1.62 for the rookie, a 1.24 for the champion. Both great in their opening door win percentage and their clutches. These are guys you got to put a lot of focus on going into this map too.
And those clutches, they make the biggest difference, man. That's a round count. That could be a map. And that is exactly what you're looking for in these dire moments at the deepest end of the biggest tournament of the year, EWC. The attack win rate as well there for Optic. So a couple of pieces here to think about as we roll onwards now into this grand finals. Protocol has been an incredible map to watch. Very, very memorable moment so far, Stud.
It's so fun to see, man. It's so fun to see because in the beginning of the year it was just non-stop action in towards bottom comms. As time's gone on, teams get a lot smarter, teams start to develop some strategies. It's always a
Why am I stuck in this? How do I leave?
Want a glow up for your phone? With Verizon, everyone gets a free phone on any plan. And now
We're on a journey to build real-life, fully functioning Fallout power armor. And so far in this series, we've built arms that can curl over 300 pounds and augmented reality grades. But in order for us to properly mount the legs and actually test the whole suit, we kind of need the upper body back together. The biggest holdup is actually this upper frame right here, which if you recall, is designed to actually lift the power pack overhead so you can get in and out. But the problem is, this doesn't mount onto our new power pack, and it's not strong enough to actually lift everything overhead. So we're gonna pull it back off and fix that. And then we should be able to get around to doing the legs and actually be able to test the whole suit with the upper body assembled. So this chest needs to come off first to get to those pneumatic cylinders. Alright, so the first problem is that these cylinders have the fittings on the sides, which means when you swing the arms around, you break fittings off. So we're gonna rotate these cylinders around, and that's gonna make sure the fittings are away from the arms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grind some flats onto here and then cross drill this way so I can mount it at a 90-degree angle. All the machinists be crying in their grave right now of what I'm doing to this poor pneumatic cylinder. Remember, it's the wasteland. You look at that power armor workbench in Fallout. I don't see no mill there. You just ting, 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 and you have power armor. Now, grinder time. You're gonna have to make a couple modifications to this right off the bat. No more shoulder interference, that easy. So these now need to get mounted on here. And we're gonna add this gas strut over here. The gas strut will always be pulling. So when we wanna go down, the pneumatic cylinder will have to overpower the gas strut. But when we go up, the gas strut helps the pneumatic cylinder lift all the way. This makes it use a lot less air, and it's a lot safer because you can't get spring trapped, because as soon as the air goes out, these will partially lift the cover. The goal is to mount these two like that, and then these two like that. The back section is going to reinforce, and then this is going to attach to our power pack. But before we weld it, we've got to make sure everything is straight. So we're going to use our Stigman fabrication table. All right, so that's our revised power pack frame. And then we've got the new rear mesh, which has to attach to that. We're going to add all of our mounting. Okay. Whew. A lot of holes. All right, so the moment we've all been waiting for. Back piece is done, front piece is done. Let's attach these together fire those cylinders and try to get all the pins through. Okay, so the plan now is I'd like to secure that to the table, bring the power pack over, set it on here, rivet it into place. Really riveting stuff.
What if I tickled Jacob right now?
You really want to get rid of me, Owen? Awesome. That was a fight, but power pack's on. It's attached on there. Feels really solid. The frame's not bending anymore. Pretty happy with that. You go. So this glasses right now is just gonna. So this is me trusting my engineering right now. All right, so let's see if pressurizing the system will allow it to move with all that weight. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so that's looking pretty good. The next things I have to do is finish riveting this. I'm gonna add the front plate back onto here, and then we can hang this onto the armor mount and actually get it to run off of its own compressor, so that we don't need all this and we don't need to run it off the shop compressor, and it'll give us a nice smooth up and down. All right, well, with the upper body all upgraded and put back together, we can see how the legs fit. I think the best starting point is to figure out where James left off with the legs from the Call of Duty exoskeleton, which were these old things. So the design of these is actually pretty simple. You've got a boot that's attached to the foot plate, a pneumatic cylinder that goes, up to your glute, and then there's a hinge at your knee and a hinge at your hip. And what this allowed him to do is actually lock the joints to be unpowered, which means he could set the suit in a specific position, lock the joints, and use no air in order to hold the suit in that position. And this is something I'd really like to keep for the power armor, because I want to be able to step out of the suit and have the suit hold position without me inside of it. There's one small flaw. Right now, in order to release that, I have to manually move that lever over to allow this to be free range motion again. I'd like to have a ratchet on my knee, on my hip, and on both legs, which means last thing I want to have to do is every couple of steps, turn 4 ratchets on and off, take a couple of steps, turn 4 ratchets on and off. That's annoying. So I want to make these ratchets pneumatically controlled. Here's the plan. We pull this back section off. So there's the actual teeth gear. The mechanism is actually quite simple. There's pretty much this little ratchet that clicks in this direction, but then if you go the other way, it locks. And then if you move it out of the way using this little latch, it can now freely spin. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually pull this little latch off. I'm going to replace that with this 3D printed piece that I made. All right, now we need pneumatic cylinders. It's going to attach right there. That's one side of the pneumatic cylinder attached. Now we need to add the mount for the other end, and we should have some pneumatically powered ratchets. Okay, so here's the plan. As these guys are on there, let's pivot. Let's connect it right to there. There we go. There's the 2 pneumatic cylinders that are going to be able to engage and disengage our ratchets. Which means the next thing is going to be get these plumbed.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Cool. We can get these tested. There's our ratchet system. So right now, unlocked, unlocked, flip this, ratcheting, ratcheting, pneumatically controlled ratchets. Let's attach them on. Let's take a look. So that leg should have just a little bit of side-to-side motion. Should have nice extension and retraction. I can now put my entire body weight on this, even with no air in the cylinder, and it'll hold my weight. All right. These legs are looking pretty good. We can go strap them onto the suit for now, I guess. And these are gonna attach to our hip joints right here. Okay, so functionally, these version 1 legs have the locking ratchets and the lifting cylinder to be able to lift a lot of weight. But practically, these are hard to get into, and they look like chicken legs more than power armor legs. So the plan is to actually make a clamshell design, similar to the one we used for the arms, to be able to step into the suit, be able to provide protection and armoring of the legs, and make the entire thing a lot more stiff, sturdy, and look like the actual power armor. All right, so here's what I've come up with. Across the front, we have 2 sheets of perforated aluminum, along with ribs to support their shape, and this is how we did the arm. And across the back, we have this calf piece, which can raise to support your leg, or lower to support the suit when it's freestanding without the overhead crane, so we can get in and out easily. Now to actually provide lifting force for these legs, we could go with the ergonomic and practical option of using a rotary actuator at the knee, similar to this Dynsis exoskeleton, which is actually commercially available. But instead, I want to optimize these legs to provide as much lifting force as possible while maintaining simplicity. So instead, I've opted to use a single large lifting cylinder at the back of the leg, similar to James's original design. So all that's left is to make it real. Ooh, that's nice.
Partway through the project, we actually got our powder coating rig set up. So now, instead of painting parts, we're gonna start powder coating them. And what powder coating is a fine plastic dust that you basically spray all over this, and you throw the whole thing in the oven, and it gives you a super, super resistant kind of plastic encapsulation.
This is what we need. Let's go. Ben. Grab the guy. Put the guy in here.
Alright, so that's actually going to go right here. So this is going to be like right there. Alright, so we've got our shin, we have our calf, and we've got our quadricep. Put them together. This is going to go here. Next up, we need to mount the back of the shin. Okay. All right, now the calf. So this goes right there. Check this out. The first parts of a leg.
Man.
So there's no foot on it yet. That's actually just the mechanism so that this opens. That goes against the ground. That's going to balance the whole suit. You step inside, your actual foot will sit about there.
Yeah.
And when you step in there, that closes, and now you're spring locked inside of the power armor leg. Folds.
Powder coating is good.
Yeah, it's great.
Good.
Let's get it stashed. And this is the mounting bracket that allows us to attach our ratchets to the actual clamshells. So we gotta attach this here. So currently we have one of these ball joints, which is really nice because they don't rotate, but they have free hip movement as the hip for our power armor leg right here. You can see it swivels. Problem is it's currently mounted like this, which means when we get the ratchet into there, this is a really tall stack up, which means that our power armor has wide thigh gap syndrome, which is a problem because it interferes with the arm and my legs aren't that wide. So my plan to fix that is actually to mount our swivel joint the other way around. So rather than mounting it this way, I would like to mount it this way. What that allows us to do is cut the back half end of this off, weld the frame of this to the frame of our power armor, and then if I can machine this square away from the ratchet, then the ratchet will actually go on top of this square joint there. And that's going to give us more clearance for the arm to stop hitting this thing and damaging itself, as well as make it actually comfortable for me to wear. All right, so we're going to weld our ratchet into the knee. There we go. So this bent piece is going to attach to our ribs. And then this will now be our full structural femur that'll hold the full weight of the leg. And this is the ratchet that's going to go onto our hip. All right, so those ball joints all welded up. The right leg is all assembled. Now we just got to join the two together. And that's one fully attached leg. Might be a little short. That's pretty much where I should be right there. We just need a taller platform. So this is a pneumatic cylinder that's going to do all the heavy lifting. And it is going to be attached to the back of our leg here. So this is going to extend down to our foot right there. Second leg is about to be installed. And there we go. Power armor has legs. Okay, so the legs are attached, which means next we need to do the feet, get those mounted, get all the armor made and mounted, and then we have to add the pressure cuffs. And I've got a pretty interesting idea on how to do those. So these are the same types of pants that fighter pilots would wear when flying jets in order to not pass out from G-forces. Let me show you why this is cool. The way that they're put on is that they open up from the side like this, which is going to match exactly how our clamshell works. There we go. There's my pants. Now before I inflate that, Hacksmith obviously sells our fireproof shop coat, and that's what we're using for the capron. But the fireproof shop coat doesn't cover my legs. went ahead and bought these fire treated cotton pants. These are going to be able to go over the G-suit to protect my pants from fire. Can you even tell I'm wearing power armor pants? No, it's just... How does that look? Do I look like I'm ready for the wasteland?
Yep. Maybe just don't turn around.
I swear, it's all part of the plan. Trust the process. Long term, this probably won't be the final solution, but for now, this will hold everything together and will give us a nice fire-resistant shell for these pants. And allow us to attach everything to the actual legs. All right, this suit is really coming together. This is looking pretty sweet. Nice job, Caleb. I've got one more idea. We just got this new machine that I think will help give the suit an even more special touch. So I'm actually gonna steal this cylinder out of here. So this is our brand new Eufy Make 3D Texture UV printer, which is super cool. Let me show you. So we can start with a smaller cylinder right here. Throw that into the machine. This machine can precisely deposit full color UV curing resin onto pretty much any material, allowing us to build up a fully texturized and vibrant colored print on anything, including our power armor pieces. Oh, check that out. That is a really cool logo. It's nice and crisp, and because it's UV curing resin instead of just paint, it's actually very durable. All right, let's do a few more. Get one of these valves going in there. And the printing software is super easy. You literally just hit snapshot. The printer automatically takes a photo and uses lasers to figure out the height of everything. And then you can just drag and drop your image wherever you want it and hit print. So the printer actually uses cyan, magenta, yellow, black, white, and gloss resin to create over 1 million vibrant colors, and it can stack them up to 5 millimeters thick for a really cool textured feel. And the printer can print up to 1440 dots per inch, allowing you to have crazy high detail. Think about all the possibilities. You can literally print custom designs on just about anything, whether it be your water bottle, a keychain, your phone, or even power armor parts. The other cool thing about it is that it also comes with a much larger print bed for your large power armor pieces. Wow. That sort of turned out really good. All the embossed text and everything. Yeah, it's a really nice aesthetic touch. Honestly, what a cool machine. It allows us to do all kinds of prints and customize just about anything. And if you want to learn more, make sure to check out Eufy. And now we gotta get those rods in.
Dear old internet provider, this just isn't working anymore. You're hardly around when I'm streaming my favorite shows, not to mention all the dropped video calls.
All right, so both feet are attached. We've got the pneumatic cylinders to lower the calf. We've trimmed the calf a little bit to make sure there's enough clearance for the lift cylinder. So the goal now is to add the direction control valves, test all the actuators, and then hopefully test the suit. So right now, we don't actually have the hands attached because those are currently being upgraded. So we need to use the manual controls to override all the systems. So for the time being, this will allow us to test everything outside of the suit, make sure everything works, and then next episode we can integrate the rest of it into the power pack. Cool, that opened. Now, press this. Isn't that sweet? Next, we need to make sure that the cylinders extend and retract. So arm goes up, and now we need to adjust the speed on this one. Now the least exciting one, but the most important one, the air ratchets. All of this will be integrated into the hand controls, but currently we have no hands.
I'm rebuilding the hands. As you can see, they're almost back together. A lot of you complained about it using rope. We're gonna persist at it because we think it's a fun challenge. We are using better rope and it's fully spliced, so now it can't slip. Hopefully, she'll hold.
Next episode, we're gonna mount that on the power pack, wire it all in nicely. But for now, I wanna see this thing stand and I wanna do some lifts. Wow, seeing the whole doing initial testing, we're gonna be using a lot of air. So for now, I'm just gonna use shop air, make it nice and quiet, so that I can at least talk over the compressor. This suit needs to actually lean forward for it to be able to support its weight because it needs the weight on the ratchets. And I'm gonna lock the ratchets. Are you holding it right now? Okay, so that So we definitely need limits on here to make sure that this doesn't go over center. So the final plan is to put a gas strut right here that'll prevent the whole suit from tipping past half center. So for now, we don't have that because we want to test how the legs take the load, but the plan is we're going to just use a ratchet strap. Smith Blade Pro.
Oh wow, that actually got pretty fast.
To be fair, these ratchet straps are doing quite a bit right now. Those are pretty tight. But that suit is self-supporting. The audience is not going to be satisfied with. I think we need to actually.
That's horrifying.
Hey, if I'm going to walk in this thing, I need to know that it can stand. So guys, be careful. If this thing starts falling, don't try to catch it. Okay? All right? The suit is now freestanding. That is sketchy. To be fair, I think it is pretty stable, as long as those ratchet straps don't break.
Is it? It's standing by itself? Wait, it's out of the stand. What?
It's not gonna collapse on me, killing the boss, right?
If it needs. That is the first time the suit has been unsupported.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I guess we power up the upper body and try to step inside. We're gonna test inflate and deflate. Okay, so the system still works beautifully. All right, so we're ready for me to throw on the apron and get inside the suit for the first time. The plan is to sew all of this into the actual suit, so you don't have to put anything on. You just step in, press a button, it all closes. But for now,
I forgot how goofy the capron was.
once it's inside of there, it'll be less goofy, Owen.
No, it's pretty
Don't judge my capron. In the actual game, he just grabs on like right here. Right here. Can we close the back calf of the leg? Beautiful. Can you close my hands? Can you close the back section, please? Start inflating the suit. Stop right there. Can you release the ratchets, please? Oh, there we go.
Hey!
Oh my god, he's walking.
All right. So right now the cylinders are fully locked. I can move a little bit. I can swivel. I can move my hands. I've got actually a decent amount of range of motion, even with the chains hooking my hands. So I can't wait till I actually have proper hands, because I think that's going to help a lot with the balance. So the big thing right now is I need those gas struts for sure, because I'm worried that as soon as I start tipping back, I won't be able to go back. But right now it is actually pretty front heavy. Right now I cannot compress my legs, so you need to fully lift me up until I'm hanging off those shoulders.
You want uppies?
My life is in your hands, Tyler. Hopefully this whole thing doesn't tip. Keep going. Keep going. Oh man, I'm hanging. I'm hanging on for dear life.
Okay, we're volleyed right now.
Look, I can walk. I can walk.
Okay, calm down there, all right?
Are you gonna be able to pulse that momentary button for the legs to close? Let's do little by little, and I'll tell you how I'm feeling. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Feels pretty good.
If I hold it back, like.
Why are you inflating me? Why are you inflating me, Caleb? Caleb?
No, I'm not touching.
Can you stop inflating, please? It's starting to crush my lungs.
I just hit the button. I'm sorry. All
right, Tyler. Can we curl my legs more? How far would we be able to go? I feel perfectly good. The range of motion there feels perfect. Is that all the way? Hold it there.
I'm gonna do it again, but I'm just gonna hold it. You scream in pain if something goes bad.
Okay. I can also push my legs further forward.
Here, hold it.
So right now, if I was touching the ground, I should be able to squat 2,000 pounds. This actually feels really comfortable. This is kind of nice. This is relaxing. You want to drop those legs back down? Sorry, let's drop me down for now though, because I'm in a state where I should be able to walk. Whoa, okay. Couple of different issues. Right now I'm trying to lift the legs up, I'm trying to push into my calf, but what's happening is the calf is actually just opening. Oh. So this is unpowered walking. I'm gonna try to take a couple steps. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay. Honestly, the legs are pretty maneuverable. It looks like I'm actually not walking very well, but again, with a little bit of assisted power from some gas struts, I actually think I'll be able to walk. Right now, I'm holding the weight of the suit, but the geometry of the legs is actually helping me because the gas cylinders and the triangles are pretty much straight, so I'm pretty much locked out. So I'm actually holding very little weight. But the concern is, as soon as I take a step, I'm both lifting the foot and trying to keep balance on the other foot. So the plan is to add some gas struts on the hips and the ankles to actually keep me leaned forward and keep my feet straight so that I can walk even easier. We need one more shot for this. Can you guys grab me the helmet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you, Daryl.
Oh yeah.
Philip, I don't want to reach down there.
Greasy boy.
Yeah. Can you wipe my left eye, please?
Oh yeah, we're just doing both.
Oh, that's good.
Do his hair.
Okay. So the thing is, with this much pressure cuff around me, plus all the fabric, plus all the aluminum, this thing is a great insulator. So in an upcoming episode, we're going to be actually building a thermal system to be able to regulate my body temperature. Yep.
Is that on?
Perfect, yeah. Cody, do I look cool? Do I look like I'm ready for the fallout?
He's ready for the wasteland.
Woo! Okay, I'm done. Let me out. You guys, get me out of the suit, please. All right, I'm free. I'm alive. I survived the test.
Let's go!
I am really happy with that. I know that, you know, there's a lot of things in progress, but we know this suit can support its own weight. We know that the joints
He's 70 yards. This is my chance right here.
You know, it's one of those things that never gets old. I smoked it. I smashed him at 30 yards with the beast brought in.
I'm just blown away. He's got crazy long beams. Smoked him. I just smoked him. I smoked him. Watch him. He just went down. He just went down, boys. We did it. What a freaking beast. Shot right through the shoulder and it exited all the way out back there. Oh, we are tagged out here in Colorado, boys. It's him. Oh my God. He's right here. Range. There, he's like 28. Okay. smashed. On a big old baboon. Poof! Whew, that's violent. I've got to be honest, that's a violent shot. Jesus. That was good.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
When he took off, you could see the exit was much better than the entrance, and you could also see that that broadhead was fully intact.
We got him, boys! What an absolute giant stud. You know, you're looking at a country boy that grew up on a gravel road in Ohio and never thought in a million years that I'd be chasing freaking crocodiles in the wilds of Tanzania. Make sure you get a perfect shot, What a beast! Complete pass-through with brand new Beast broadheads, and the broadhead still works and functions exactly what you hope for.
Watch out, watch out. Perfect. Perfect, dude.
This one, just an incredible feat with a bow to be able to say that an arrow can take down an animal of this magnitude.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's good. We got the buffalo with the Beast broadhead. One arrow, one buffalo at 66 yards. I mean, if that doesn't sell you on our broadheads, I don't know what will. What a beast! What do you think, boys? That was awesome. Wow. We're talking about 100% wild, free-ranging Tanzania sable here.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Use this time to start practice. Resurgence. Stay alive. Enemy soldiers incoming. Squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunted. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Reinforcements inbound. Enemy dropping into the AO. Your squad mates are redeployed. Well done. Reinforcements inbound.
I was totally acting in self-defense.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. back on station. Good work. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them.
Got some loot here. Eyes on enemy. Change your mags.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is closing in. Marking down. Marking the rest of them. Locating the rest of them. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your TAC map. Get hunting. Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them. ISL is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six. Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming. You've got gas moving in. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Change your mags.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices. sweet. Don't let up now.
Hostile shooter!
You're in the last two. Now finish it. Tactical green squad left in the war zone. Stay alert. All enemy squads eliminated. That's a job well done. Reloading. We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. Enemy soldier incoming.
mags.
Now you deploy to the war zone. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it. Let's take the fight here. Keep clear of the gas. Get to the safe zone. Targets are up. Go take them down.
Inserting armor.
Care package on standby.
Requesting care package deployed.
Marking weapon. Hey, I'll take that. Marking sniper system.
Got some loot here. Phantom Max!
Reinforcing armor.
Got a contract here.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the
loot here.
next gas spread.
Phantom Max!
Your squad mates started securing the intel. Join them to increase the speed of the capture. Your squad's in the safe zone. Gas is moving. Be advised, there's an enemy squad online. Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a piece of the next gas spread.
Phantom Max!
point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread. Down the point until it's secure. Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location.
Reinforcing armor.
Got a contract here. Hang on, I got you. Incoming stun! Got order. Inserting armor. Inserting armor. Hostile shooter. Change the mags.
Loadout drop heading your way. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Changing mags.
Hostile shooter! Eyes on it! Fire down!
That's on me. Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Hostile shooter!
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Got a weapon here.
Turning armor. That's our field upgrade. Check fire! I'm on your side! I'll use the satchel.
Bringing in recon.
We've got a loadout drop inbound. Hostile airstrike incoming. That's our field upgrade. That's our field upgrade. Enemy UAV overhead.
West Point requesting UAV.
LDBR inbound.
Jack off. Give me a UAV.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Change the max. Enemy moving. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Indicating buy station.
Enemy moving. Eyes on enemy vehicle. Hostile UAV in the area. Incoming! Welcome to the Gulag. Fight to win redeployment. Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
in recon.
Inserting armor.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Loading fresh mag.
Attack off. Launch a UAV.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
West point requesting UAV.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. All squad mates are in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Eyes on enemy.
Attack on. Give me a UAV.
Safe zone relocated. Gulag's closed until further notice.
Eyes on enemy. Enemy moving.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Change back. Enemy moving. Enemy moving.
You've made it to the top 5. Most of the squad is outside the safe zone.
Hostile shooter. Change the mag.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
Hit the counter. Change the mags.
New safe zone located.